Sheldon, is one of the more difficult things been over the last 11 days to not overthink and just get back to some of the basics that got you here in the first place?
Yeah, I don't think it's been too difficult, frankly. We've kind of broken up our time away here into different segments. Obviously you have your rest and recovery a portion of the break here, and then you get the time where you're getting in some real hard work and balancing that with some additional time away. And then now, since we've come back here yesterday, it's business as usual. You get 2 great practice days and 2 back-to-back games coming up to start the series. You know who your opponent is. You're really digging in and working on your preparations for them. And like I say, business as usual here now. We're ramping back up.
The previous 9 games in the playoffs, is there one that you can pick out and say, that's the way we want to play this game going forward?
Well, I think obviously Game 3 in Syracuse stands out for us. Just the way that we came out on the road and took a stranglehold in the series and won a game on the road when we hadn't done that in the first round in a very difficult place to play against a very good team. So that's really sort of the model for us. There's a lot of other things happening in that game that contributed to the result, but we just like the process that we went through in that game. So if we can duplicate that a little bit more, it'll certainly help our cause.
In a short time here, what's Pierre Engvall showed you?
Lots. The first thing was just his ability to be coached. Came in and, he's a big guy, skates well, has skill in all of those things, but didn't feel like he was really giving himself the best opportunity to use those attributes in his early games here. A couple film sessions, a couple drills in practice, and working with our development staff to really hone in on a couple individual things with him that he was able to make quick adjustments and apply them in game, and that allowed him to use his body to be a lot better in tight spaces. And he's just picking things up here every single day. I think we feel like he's learning something new that he's able to apply into the game situation. So he's been a real nice surprise, real nice addition for us, and a great prospect to have into the fold here.
How much thought went into putting him on that particular line with similar big people?
Not a lot of thought, to be honest. It's something that just sort of organically happened, and we kind of threw them together. And like I say, his arrival here, we didn't really know what to expect, frankly. But I think he arrived at a time when we were juggling things up a little bit, and we were resting guys and moving things around, and just that line just sort of fit. And the fact that there are 3 big people is a plus. Makes it a little more miserable to play against. But he's fit in very well and complemented those other 2 guys very good.
I saw Troy Bodie around. Did somebody else live scout Lehigh Valley at all, aside from video, like in terms of getting your pre-scout done?
Yeah, Troy did.
Yeah.
Troy did. He was out and saw the games down in Charlotte there. I guess we called 3 games with the overtime that happened out there. So he saw those games, and so we brought him in here to be able to help us with our preparations.
You seem blessed with a couple of goalies who really have great attitudes on top of their great numbers. Can you speak a little bit about what they do for each other and how much you rely on them?
Well, obviously goaltending takes care of a lot of things for you as a team, gives you a chance, gives you confidence to go out and play. But they've formed a real nice partnership together. They talk a lot. They very supportive of when the other guy is in the net, and they understand it. They room together on the road, spend all sorts of time together. So it's really been a nice partnership, and something I think with Pickard's arrival in particular, and his approach and the way he is as a teammate, and just the energy that he has around the rink, and the success that he's had as a goaltender has really helped Sparks find another level in his game and pushed him to be at his best every day.
These guys seem to not give up too many second chances around the goal, and it seems like the Marlies have thrived on second chances. Have you looked at that and said, these are the things, this is the success we got to keep having on those second chance goals?
Well, yeah, I think everybody's trying to do that. They protect their net very well. So it's a challenge to get there for sure. They've given up a lot of shots in different periods of the playoffs here, but not a lot of quality chances coming against them. The goaltender obviously has been very good too. So, yeah, you want to, typical cliche stuff. You want to get on the goaltender. You want to look to get some tips and redirects and all those types of things. And if you can collect any loose change around there, then all the better. But we're just looking to put together a process in our play that can allow us to spend a lot of time on their half of the ice. And that's going to be a challenge to do, certainly with the way they transition and the depth and skill that they have. But it's two real good teams here coming together in the conference finals like the way it's supposed to be. And we'll start with game one and go from there.